Hey everyone, my name is Thiccerella, and today I am going to be sharing with you how to embrace your femininity through fitness. Now, this video is for you if you are currently struggling with your femininity, you know that you're not that feminine, or you want to start being more feminine, right? And you are currently struggling with your fitness. In particular, you are on a weight loss journey and you want to start seeing results. For example, you might lost weight before, but it keeps on coming back. Or you're struggling with losing weight just in general. You want to make sure that you watch this video. Why? Because I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of major keys that are going to be game changers for you to embrace your femininity through fitness. So a little bit about me. My name is Thiccerella, and I am a fitness coach, and I coach women on how to make their workouts easier. Now, why do you want to make your workouts easier? Well, because when you make your workouts easier, it is going to ensure that you can focus in on your weight loss journey with ease. Basically, lose weight and keep it off. So let's get into this video. Like I said to you, I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of tips, and I wrote it down, and let's get into it. So the first tip that I have for you in order to really start to embrace your femininity through fitness is that you have to change your mindset. You have to have a mindset shift. Your old way of thinking is not cutting it whatsoever. For example, if you know that you are a complainer, girl, you're going to have to really work on not complaining. And a good way to start when it comes to not complaining is by, instead of complaining, obviously, like when we complain, we know something's wrong. Like, come on, you know something's wrong. But instead of complaining, sis, this is what I want you to do. I want you to focus in on finding a solution. That little mindset shift of taking your complaints and actually finding solutions is going to be so beneficial for you, because when you complain and you just complain, it's not doing anything for you. Guess what? The problem is still at hand. Instead, with this mindset shift, you are going to find solutions for your problems. So that's the first tip. That is the first tip for all my ladies who want to start to embrace their femininity through their fitness journey. Now, how is this mindset shift so important in regards to your fitness, and how is it connected? Well, number one, when you focus in on your fitness, you are focusing in on yourself. And your fitness journey is a reflection of you. So there's going to be a lot of times in your fitness journey that you do not feel like working out, like you don't feel like, showing up for yourself. And it can be so easy to complain, right? The scale might not be moving, but instead, sis, we're going to find solutions. Now, how is this connected to your femininity? Let me tell you, sis, no man likes to hear you complain, okay? They don't want to hear you complain. And even when you do complain to your man, I bet he gives you a solution. And you don't like that, right? You don't like the solution that he gives you because you just want to complain, right? So if you start to have this mindset shift just in your fitness journey, it's going to really start to show up in your journey towards your femininity. Get it? Cool. So the second major key that I want to give you, I wrote it down, so let me see. Oh, this is a good one. Let me tell you. Make routines, sis. Let me tell you, the reason why you're not getting a lot of things done during the day is because you don't have any routines. You're all over the place. You don't have a schedule. You want to have self-care day. You want to go to the gym. You want to eat right. You want to do all those things. I know you do, sis, but you have no routines. Listen, The best way to start having a routine is by creating a routine for your fitness journey. Why? Because it's going to be a blueprint for your success. For example, let's say you have work at 9 a.m. in the morning. A good place to start is to actually, just saying for this example's sake, waking up at least 2 to 3 hours earlier. Now, this depends on if you have to travel to get to work or if you're a stay-at-home mom, etc., etc. So, for example, if you have to travel to get to work, I would say at least leaving an hour in between, like 8 to 9 to travel and be out the door. So, in this case scenario, you would have to wake up like around 6 to work out. And I know that sounds like a lot to begin with, but just imagine if instead of rushing to get to work every single day, waking up with just enough time to go to work. Oh, we've been there. You actually was able to enjoy your morning. You actually had time for yourself. Now, you being a busy mom, a boss babe, a career woman, you probably have no time for yourself right now, and you wish you did. Waking up earlier is going to give you extra time, but just waking up early enough, what I wanted to say was just waking up early is not good enough. You actually have to have a reason why you have to wake up early in the morning. And a good reason why is to actually start to work out. Like, imagine if you started to work out in the morning and you felt good. It's going to give you some energy. You're not going to like it when you first start, but you'll get used to it and you'll feel better after. Now, how does this benefit you in your femininity journey? Well, the reason why a lot of women struggle with having like routines for themselves, like self-care days when they can like do their hair, their nails, the makeup, feel good all the time and look presentable all the time, is because they don't have any routines, right? So if you start creating a routine and you stick to it and you have a purpose to it, you're going to be able to find that it's easier to create more routines and actually stick with it. Now, the third major key I'm going to give you is you have to become self-disciplined. Now, self-discipline is easier said than done. It sounds good on paper, but it takes a lot of work to actually get to the point where you are disciplined. Now, why is this important in your fitness journey? In order to get any goals that you want to achieve in your fitness journey, you have to become self-disciplined. You have to stick with the plan, create a plan. Well, let's backtrack. You actually have to first, number one, set clear goals, right? Then number two, you have to create a plan, and then you got to stick with your plan. Now, it's easier said than done because everyone could probably, establish what their goals are. And then you can come up with like a plan for it, but sticking to it, it can be so hard to actually do. So being able to do it day to day is going to take self-discipline. Now, let me tell you why self-discipline is so important in your femininity journey. There are going to be times where you are going to have to follow someone else's lead, like your man's lead, your husband's lead, your father's lead, your boss's lead, right? It's going to be so much easier to have discernment to, number one, establish if this person is actually someone that you should be following, right? And also, it's going to be easier to actually embrace their leadership when you are self-disciplined. A lot of times we have conflict with other people because we ourselves are not self-disciplined. You see the connection? When you are self-disciplined, you're going to be a better follower. They have this saying that says, a great leader is a follower first. So as you are being self-disciplined, know that as you're training yourself, as you're focusing in on your femininity, as you're focusing in on your fitness, you are leading yourself. And in order to be able to lead yourself, you are going to have to take those steps to committing to what you said you were going to do. Like your goals that you said, yeah, I'm going to lose 10 pounds this month, in the next like couple of months, you have to commit to and do. But in order to do that, you're going to have to be disciplined. So check this out. I know I said a lot, and I appreciate each of you for watching this video, and I hope this helps. Once again, if you want to go on this journey with me as I embrace my femininity through my fitness, and you're looking to embrace your femininity through your fitness, let's do this together. We don't have to do this alone whatsoever. I have a free Facebook group that I want to invite you to, and in this Facebook group, we discuss these topics on femininity, on fitness, on faith, on womanhood, and I'll put the link in the description below so you can come join us. Until then, sis, later. Bye.